Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian and Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi took to the streets in Tehran and participated in pro-government rallies. Videos from Tuesday show the top leaders joined supporters and waving to crowds, marking 12th day of Vadin, the anniversary of Iran's Islamic Republic. Pezeshkian was accompanied by Abbas Araghchi, who praised the crowd's motivation and high spirit. The public appearance is being seen as a show of confidence amid escalating regional pressure.
I am also a drop of these people, one among a crowd. I both come into their midst to participate in this field movement and also take on a spirit myself and truly take pleasure in this unity and the gathering of the people.
The rally comes as President Trump says Iran's new leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, had asked Washington for a ceasefire. Trump further said that the U.S. would consider it only when the Strait of Hormuz is open and clear, adding that pressure on Iran would continue until then. However, Iranian officials denied any formal negotiations. Araghchi emphasized that Iran has not responded to any U.S. proposal and will not accept a ceasefire under pressure. Meanwhile, Iranians gathered in Tehran to mourn slain Revolutionary Guards commanders, including Navy Commander Alireza Tangsiri. Mourners rejected ceasefire calls. Iran confirmed one of the key commanders, Alireza Tangsiri, died from severe injuries after an Israeli airstrike. Tangsiri, who led the Navy since 2018, was considered a key figure in strategic operations, including the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. Supreme Court has begun hearing a case on the birthright citizenship case. The outcome of this case will determine the fate of Trump's executive order regarding birthright citizenship. President Trump was briefly present inside the courtroom as one of the most consequential cases began. The president heard the arguments for about 90 minutes. The president took a seat in the first row of the public section of the courtroom. Trump lodged an appeal against a lower court ruling from New Hampshire that struck down the citizenship restrictions. During the argument, Supreme Court judges expressed skepticism over Trump's birthright citizenship order. Final decision on the case is expected before the end of June. Soon after leaving the courtroom, the president put out a post on his Truth Social where he said, and I quote, "We are the only country in the world stupid enough to allow birthright citizenship." Trump, in an executive order last year, declared that children born to parents who are in the United States illegally or temporarily are not American citizens. The current constitutional provision can be found in the 14th Amendment, which gives citizenship to everyone born on American soil. However, this regulation excludes children of diplomats and foreign military personnel.
This is an unprecedented moment, especially for the Trump administration, because several of his nominees to the Supreme Court, including Justice Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, were questioning some of the basis for the immigration policies in front of the president himself.